So fasting C-peptide was 0.27 and low hemoglobin, and he had 5 sittings of therapy, and he had pre-dinner 10 units, morning 20 units, 30 units. Next. So second admission, he came after about a month or two. Then he had same therapy, but by the time the hemoglobin has gone up, the C-peptide fell down during the second admission to 0.1, but blood sugar was 90. You will find that even though the C-peptide, but he was taking insulin, same as before, 20 and 10. Next, please. Then, because of the low blood sugar, I reduced the insulin a little bit. Third time he came in October this year, and his weight had gone up, which had gone up to 32, had come down a little, and routine blood test, and then fasting C-peptide showed 3.35, and which is a increase from 0.1, and at discharge he had put on weight 32, and his blood sugars were 114, which with reduced insulin about 16 and 8, 16 and 8, and 16 and 6, morning 16 units, evening 6. Next. So the blood sugars, as you see, 106, insulin 15 units, and he was gaining so much. His blood sugar, he reported by telephonic follow-up, was low at 88. I said, for whole day you don't take insulin. And when he did not take whole day insulin, his blood sugars were 110 and 135, which for a child was very, very rare. So at that time I said, stop the insulin for 1 week and keep a watch and tell me daily. And every day he was phoning. Even today he phoned up, morning 88. So now with insulin, but I'm again going to go down on the insulin, because when the sugar goes down below 80, I know that this man's C-peptide is generated. So the most recent C-peptide for him from 0.1 has now gone to 0.7. You will see that. Next, please. So you see the weight chart, he has improved. He has steadily improved. Next. So his fasting C-peptide 0.27, it dropped down in the first visit, then went to 0.35, and now it is 0.7, that is not in the chart. Next, please. Insulin requirement, it went to 0. Now it is about 50% of his original 30 units. Now he is about 15 to 16 units. Next, please. And the capillary blood glucose chart during the period when he didn't have insulin was like this. But when he came for the visit, again it went up. Next, please. So next one is, I don't want to show that. I want to show this. And next, please. This man again, you show only the C-peptide and insulin levels. I have told about this case, the Delhi boy. Next, 528 on admission. Fasting C-peptide was 0.88. I told you 1.1 to 4 is the normal. And next, he had regular therapy with Rajan Iyer, but what was important was this man was very irregular, because he lives in Delhi. The boy eats all sorts of things. He can finish a whole box of jam biscuits in 1 hour. And it's very difficult to treat this boy because he comes from an affluent family. And he took 22 units plus 14 units. Now he is on 10 and 8. But he gained weight. He was very well. As a matter of fact, he became fat. Next. Because of insulin. But sugars came down. Fasting C-peptide from 0.88 went to 2.3. You show the chart. You show the fasting C-peptide from 0.88 it went up, came down. Now it has gone to 2.35 or 2.56. Next, please. Insulin requirement, as you see, from 36 units, it came down to about 10 units. Now it is about 14 or 15 units, because he has not come for more than 4 months. What I found was, if we can gather about, at a time, 10 children who have this insulin, and we have now many more on record which I cannot show, and give them weekly therapy with this, and follow them up, and publish it. Continuous. It's no use, and everyone can see whether there is an effect, real effect in the body or not, and then try to find out what happens inside the body. It would make a beautiful study. It will take a year to understand the modality or a protocol that is really required, and another 2 years to know what happens, what changes happen inside the body. Now this project will take anything upward of 6 crores. I have worked it out, but that is not to be. What we really have had is one donor, whom we call the patron donor, has come forward with an immediate large donation. If we can get people to support this study, I'd be most grateful, because this can work as a tonic to all the people, as a small ray of hope to the children for whom I thought there was no hope in any system of medicine. Because juvenile diabetes has so many problems. They are faced with everything, including when they become adolescents, they want to get married, we have to counsel them, they can't hide it. One lady was 1 year hiding it from the mother-in-law, taking insulin in the bathroom. And later, now today she is mother of a nice bonny baby. 36 years I looked after this girl. 36 years. She is 5 years, now she is about 38, 37, 32 years I looked after, and only about a few months ago she is delivered. And looking after them in pregnancy is difficult. All these we have been able to do because this therapy, I would like to test it honestly and sincerely, and through the period of time, which should be at least minimum 3 years. And if I can sustain the effect which I have shown you here, and I'm very sure this boy, the Karnataka boy who came fresh, is very, very good. Another lady who came had insulin dependent diabetes for more than 10 years. She's a dancer. And she had come with ketosis, 600 milligram acidosis. I was studying Professor Regde, with a blood became very acidic, 6.8, which is a very, very strange thing. We got her all right, not in the ICU but in the ward. And after 5 days we sent her, we gave her this therapy. She went back to her work. She went from here to Swami Malai. And when she was going back, a gentleman opposite to her said, "Why are you looking so tired?" And she said, "Well, I have had a recent illness. I'm a diabetic. I had a recent illness with ketosis, and I am going to work in Swami Malai." And he said, "Can I touch you?" "What for?" He asked me. He said, "I am a Reiki specialist and I want to infuse some energy for you." So she said, "Yes," and he held her hand for some time. She says, when she went home, she felt very hypoglycemic and her blood sugar was 34. And we had set her with morning 30 units, evening 20 units. We had to reduce it. Now she is in 20 units and 10 units. And so there are methods by which we can do, but how are we going to sustain it? How are we going to give it over a long period? See, this girl came back after 1 month and took treatment, and she is doing well. Her weight has increased, her energy levels have increased. And she performed a dance recently. She performed a full 1 hour dance recital. She told me, "Why don't you come and see my dance?" And this is within a month of ketosis. So there are many, many positives which I cannot explain, but I want to. This is a true research. I feel a true research is something which you don't understand. We are hunting. We are hunting and we will win. We may not win, our successors will win. But like the hunter who said, "I will try my best. Others who come behind me will laugh at what I have done, but they have to go through the rotten bridges I have built, rotten hills I have built, but still they will win." They will win, and they will win. They have to go through what I have built. So we are only building bridges, we are building small mounds towards achieving a goal, but somebody else will win. This quotation is from a book called, which Hegde and I know, Astrology, the Evidence of Science, by Percy Seymour, in which he writes that we are like hunters who try. We may not win all the time, but somebody will win, built on the bridges that we have constructed, the Kocha bridges that we have constructed. So I think metaphysics and epistemology really means philosophy and study of truth and perceived truth. If you take, for example, the story of Ramanuja, how he took all the idols and installed it in Tirupati. How did he do? That is the metaphysical energy of that. You say Jesus Christ had reincarnation and he resurrection. How did he resurrect? That must be metaphysics. Markandeya fought death and he got out of it. 14th year he had to die. But he didn't die. He could speak his way out. Abhirami Nandati, you go to Tirukadayu, you can see that. What happened to him. So it has been documented in different fashion for us by folklore of yesteryear. But the basic of all these metaphysical energy, and now I get very, very interesting metaphysical insight with this book called Wisdom to Wellness by Maureen Minihan Jones. But don't get carried away by a book like this which says it will cure you in 72 hours. Thank you very much. And now I would like what I promise people is this will go on to the Google and it will go on to the YouTube, these cases, and there will be a follow-up update every month. And anyone can see anywhere in the world whether they are going well or not going well. If we admit defeat, it will be only at the end of 1 year. Thank you. Thank you.
One has to pay a lot. It's your own system. The AHS is free. If I refer you,
I'm very sorry. Juvenile diabetics are treated free for life below the age of 15 for the last 48 years.
both the circles?
Wherever in VHS.
Because I used to do a tax rate, I know.
You are a juvenile diabetic?
I am like you. I'm like you. We are fond of juvenile diabetes.
No. Are you a juvenile diabetic?
How do I look like?
No, I am asking you.
I just wanted to know how much is the charge by referring to tax on.
No. I am talking about juvenile diabetes.
It's fine. Good. I hope that you will carry out whatever you said.
We have been doing it for the last 48 years.
I am not a juvenile diabetic. I worked on Edwin Gale. You gave the whatever.
Yeah. You saw what Edwin Gale wrote.
No, I also saw what you wrote.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Krishnaswamy. He spoke about Mr. Rajan Iyer, the pioneer of DAM therapy. We have great pleasure in honoring Dr. Rajan Iyer. Please come on stage. I'll now read out the citation. The chairman, doctors and staff of TAG BHS Diabetes Research Center recognized Sri Rajan Iyer for the unique and innovative healing modality, that is the dynamic acupuncture mediated metaphysical therapy introduced and being practiced at our research center with great success in obtaining relief in a variety of human illnesses, both acute and chronic, and hundreds of patients over the past 2 years. We would like to express our gratitude and on behalf of hundreds of patients who have been successfully treated with DAM therapy free of charge during the 2 years. We wish to record their deep appreciation for the mammoth physical and metaphysical spiritual energy put in by him that has brought a new dimension to human healing. We wish Rajan Iyer all success in his future efforts, particularly the recently introduced new and novel therapy for juvenile insulin-dependent type 1 diabetes mellitus that has, for the first time in the world, opened up a new vista in the treatment of children with type 1 diabetes. We wish him all success and Godspeed in this new endeavor. Krishnaswamy, Chairman, TAG BHS. We have some important guests who have come all the way from Mysuru to grace the occasion. I request Dr. Chaturvedi to come on stage.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's my proud privilege and honor to address this August gathering. Dr. Krishnaswamy, Professor B.M. Hegde, Professor B. Suresh, Shri Dr. Ramesh Chandrasekharan and Chidya Karthikeyan. And now, I was told about that Dr. Rajan Nair will be coming here in this hospital, and he has a system of acupuncture plus something, and we should extend all the facilities. I was really skeptical. But I found that for registration, we got about 700 registration, then we had to stop, and after that, with various persuasions, we had to allow another 100, 150 more. I saw myself, which I couldn't believe, that a patient of facial palsy, the creases returned back. A case of backache, lady said that I cannot stand without belt. He said you walk, she could not walk even 10 steps. But after his therapy, for maybe about 35-40 seconds, not only she walked about 100 meters, she climbed the stairs. She climbed 10 stairs without support, came back, and then asked that should I go in for surgery. He said, no, your nanosurgery has been done with the requirement. And when it came to, I said, no, I'll go myself. I'll see about it, what it is, learn more. And I definitely want that we should have a collaboration, and from JSS Hospital. JSS Hospital started with how spirituality can help humankind. Here, a patient has to pay 50 rupees for registration, and for 1 year, he can show to any subspecialist, super specialist, for 1 year without paying a single penny. Thus, almost 90% of patients are treated free of cost. The citation. Jagadguru Sri Shivratreshwara Hospital is not-for-profit hospital and is example as to how spirituality can help suffering mankind with modern system of medicine. This hospital organized a camp inside hospital campus for 4 days between October 24th to 27th, which benefited more than 700 patients who registered with different ailments including aches, pain,